My first program at WQED was a half-hour documentary about Pittsburgh as the organ transplant capital of the world, which it was in 1987. The program was called Transplant Town. And I didn't know yet how goofy I could be, but I used only organ music in the show, and some folks got the joke. Then my first hour-long documentary was about our three rivers. We called it The Mon, the Al, and the O. In the summer of '88, we shot 25 days at our beloved local amusement park and made a show called Kennywood Memories. In 1989, we started calling these programs the Pittsburgh History Series, starting with Holy Pittsburgh, about houses of worship in our town. In 1990, we made a very popular and much imitated show called Things That Aren't There Anymore, about long-gone beloved pieces of Pittsburgh. We made more programs about Pittsburgh, but in 1992, we also got funding from the old PPTN, Pennsylvania Public Television Network, and made a show about how cool and funky and interesting our whole state could be. That was the Pennsylvania Roadshow, followed the next year by a celebration of Pennsylvania cuisine titled Pennsylvania Diners and Other Roadside Restaurants. When the PBS network agreed to broadcast Pennsylvania Diners to the whole country, it got unexpectedly good ratings across America, and we started making national programs, like Shore Things and an ice cream show that featured Bassett's Ice Cream in Philadelphia's Reading Terminal Market, as well as the Ice Cream School at Penn State and Kerber's Dairy in North Huntingdon. So by the late 1990s, we were making local documentaries about neighborhoods like Pittsburgh's Strip District. There was North Side Story, South Side, something about Oakland, and we made national programs too, like a hot dog program and great old amusement parks, and a flea market documentary. In 2002, we put out a Christmas special called Happy Holidays in Pittsburgh, and lots of other PBS stations across the country aired it because it highlighted all the many holidays that were being celebrated at the end of that year. As the 21st century got rolling, we made a number of Pittsburgh history programs, Things We've Made about manufacturing in Western Pennsylvania, It's the Neighborhoods, What Makes Pittsburgh Pittsburgh, Underground Pittsburgh, and Invented, Engineered, and Pioneered in Pittsburgh. For PBS, we put together more shows celebrating aspects of American culture, Sandwiches That You Will Like, a program about unusual buildings, a cemetery special, To Market to Buy a Fat Pig, and a ride along the Lincoln Highway that let us celebrate again a highway that goes across our state and across the country. We made a Pittsburgh show about things right beside the river, and for 3 years from 2010 till 2013, we had a show called It's Pittsburgh and a lot of other stuff. We covered topics from Pittsburgh's legendary bicycle ride called the Dirty Dozen, to the war between North Park versus South Park, to the insides of the Squirrel Hill tunnels. In 2013, we also made a breakfast special for PBS, and the next year, a sequel, Breakfast Special 2, Revenge of the Omelets. We also put together 25 Things I Like About Pittsburgh, and in 2014, A History of Pittsburgh in 17 Objects. We had made a documentary called Downtown Pittsburgh back in 1992, and in 2015, we decided there were enough new changes to require a return to downtown Pittsburgh. We also made a national special for PBS in 2015 called A Few Great Bakeries, including Minerva Bakery in McKeesport, and another celebration called A Few Good Pie Places that featured the coconut cream from Grant Bar in Millvale. And who knows what will come next? We just hope there will be a lot more delicious documentaries.